What's up, y'all? My name is Chinedu, Chinedu, and this is the part where I normally say you're watching PSA Radio, but you're not watching PSA Radio. Right now, you're rocking what you want on MJWJ Global Radio Network, son. I'm ready. And you pronounce it Chinedu. Chinedu.
Does it have a meaning?
Yes, it means God is the leader. It's Igbo. It means God is the leader.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, man, we're going to start on deep tip, then we're going to get into some craziness. so let's go ahead and start deep. We'll start with business, if y'all don't mind.
Yeah.
Y'all ask away, man.
What you been doing today?
Actually, I've been doing a lot. Woke up, getting things ready for Black Friday. Because as you know, I own a distributing company that's called Americana Business Consultants. That's www.americanabusiness.com.
Wow.
We sell.
Wow.
Yeah, I got man. I'm on it, man. I'm plug everything, man. Right now, we sell everything made by HP, Dell, Panasonic, Apple, Olympus, Panasonic, Motorola.
Wow.
So we sell cameras, TVs, washing machines, appliances, everything. We also sell wholesale groceries, so all of the food vendors out there, we sell everything. And we also just got in the iPad Airs, I believe. iPad Airs got those in though, so they're on the website. You guys want to go ahead and get your stuff before Black Friday, because I know you don't want to wait in line at Best Buy, Target, and Walmart. Not dissing them, no, but you order with ours, man, you're going to get it on time. That's all I'm going to say. But once again, that's www.americanabusiness.com.
Cool.
Okay.
So you a man that does everything. So you got the business and you're a comedian.
Well, you know,
Right? You got your comedy chick.
I do my thing, a little something. It's cool. I really have a lot of help to make me appear funny to people. One of them is my wife / camera person right here. My beautiful wife right here. She really she wants people to help me watch my videos and let me know if they're funny or not. She'll tell me if they suck. So it's definitely a couple that have never made air that weren't all that good. But
so do you ever have those moments where y'all are arguing and you just try to do your comedian thing, and does it ever actually work?
oh no. I don't ever worry, man. It makes things worse, man. So you think you're funny, huh? You think you Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart has a TV show. You didn't have no TV show. I was like, oh, wait, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
So no matter what, even if we try to do comedy, because before you walked in, Dr. Dom was saying that, she was like, I love funny guys, they keep it interesting and so on. So even though you're a funny guy, it still doesn't keep us out of trouble, huh?
No, it really doesn't. Well, it depends on if the lady knows you well enough, though. She knows when you're trying to have one of them snicker moments, you're trying to just divert the situation, though. So she already knows my jokes, though. So it's
okay. So tell me how long you've been doing comedy, and what made you want to get into comedy?
Well, my name's Chinedu, so I ain't had no choice, man. Man, it was either that or pharmacist. So I chose. I'm playing. Shout out to all my Nigerian people. Y'all know it's all love. But it really started. That's really how it started, though, man. Like I got made fun of a lot in school. It actually started. My dad. One day for some reason he was in charge of taking me to school that day, and my mom had already gone to work. He didn't get anything ready for me to wear, though. So the only thing that was clean, to his knowledge, was my African attire.
Oh no!
So with the hat,
you went to school in the African attire.
So as he dropped me off to school in kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
As he dropped me off to school in kindergarten, I'm wearing the hat. As he drives up, I try to at least take the hat off. He's screaming, "Put the hat back on!" Now, they will be proud of. They will ask you where you are from. They will be curious about your heritage. And of course they did, man. I got clown all day though. So at that point, you just gotta run with it, man. You gotta own it, and that's really kind of where it started. And then YouTube kind of happened last year. It actually really started off as a marketing space for my distributing company, because airtime costs a lot, as I'm sure y'all know. And I was like, well, if I can't get airtime, I'll just create it. And then from there, start off with that. But then people started telling me I was funny, so I shifted it to comedy, and that's how PSA Radio ended up getting started.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's listening. I want to thank my boy Kevin Fredericks, aka Kevin on Stage. He's a famous YouTube person, and Nick Starr. He's actually my mentor, who really helped me get myself started. Along with my boy Jerome Key. He's my co-star in Real Husbands of Houston. Did y'all see that, by the way? Did y'all watch?
That was some good stuff. And then the African,
unfortunately, I work like James Brown, so I definitely would like to get back and check it out. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, they ain't watch my stuff, y'all.
It was good stuff.
Yeah, I'll play.
Now look, talk about the people you met while he's pulling that up. You've done show. You made an appearance on Real Husbands of Hollywood.
No.
Wait, what was that? Wait a minute.
No,
that's what I read.
Houston. Rugby of Houston. That's actually my own original YouTube series on my network, PSA Radio. That, by the way, it's YouTube.com/PSA Radio. It's kind of like the spoof on Real Husbands of Houston. I mean, Real Husbands of Hollywood though, but it really has a strong Houston take on it. It's a lot more normal, real situations that happen to everybody, and it's been real fun to make. But what was your question? I'm sorry, I'm talking about.
No.
I'm trying to play everything on here.
Let's take a look at the clip and then maybe we can talk about it.
Man, it's too long to watch. It's like 17 minutes.
Okay.
Well, you can talk
Well,
about
we
some
can watch
of
like 3-4 minutes of it.
Cool.
And I'll have it jump into it, and that's what we'll do. So.
And before you keep going, I want to thank you guys too for putting me on, man. Like,
I want to thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
And for doing original stuff.
Thank you.
Right?
Oh, Colin dropped up out of her purse, huh? So you're sensitive, huh?
I mean, that's that boy chose cut off. Ladies and gentlemen, I do 300 push-ups today, ladies and gentlemen. 8,000 squats, 900 jumping jacks.
Wow.
Just I throw it out there. But that first episode, the premise of it was actually something that some of my other friends were going through, and it was a situation. It wasn't actually Jerome, there was another friend. We actually found out an ex that he was in a relationship with, that she remarried. They dated for 2 years. The way it ended was she wanted a commitment, or at least some type of like proof that there will be a commitment. He couldn't commit. He wanted to kind of still do his thing. She ended up getting married like a year and a half later, and it really hit him hard because he realized that, man, like, I lost her. Because I mean, somewhere in all men's minds, we think the girl that gets away, we will eventually get her back. But in his case, that didn't happen at all. They ended up getting married, having kids. Whole nine.
That's the and see I live in a female world here on the radio. All I have is women all surrounded around me. My wife goes, you need to get some men in there. I got all these women. But that's what I try to explain to these ladies all the time is, we have a cockiness in our mind that every woman that we sleep with, we forever have that woman. We can always go back and get that woman if we want because we have this golden thing that no other man has. And so basically that's exactly what happens. So that fits right around the world of men's thoughts.
That really is the truth though. Every man mentally thinks he's Mike Lowry, and when he finds out he's actually Mr. Bean, it throws him off, man.
Oh yeah.
Because dating's crazy. Like you're married, but like your single friends, I know they go through it.
Are you even allowed to have single friends?
Yeah.
She gave you a look like, no. Is she crazy?
Actually, I
be
do
home by 9.
Dating is crazy now. It's just hard.
It is crazy. Before, when I actually started PSA Radio, it was actually originally PSA Radio, Hurtful, Helpful, Truth Radio. It actually started as a platform to discuss like youth-driven topics like relationships and stuff like that. I started doing it, man, because these people are crazy, man. I was getting some wild questions. I was like, look, this is hurting my spirit because I would hear certain things about guys like dating a girl for like 8-9 years and have 4 kids and not even trying to get married. I was like, my man.
I've been trying to tell Jessica over here, aka Natasha. She gets mad when I call her that, so that's why I call her. Because she's been with her boyfriend for 6 years. And I was like, when you're with a boyfriend for 6, after 3, and you ain't popped the question, most likely you'll always just be.
Okay, what is your take? How long do you think?
How long did it take you to put a ring on your wife's finger?
Man, you trying to give me trouble. I'm trying to backtrack this calendar, man. I met her in 2007. We got engaged in 2010. How much
See? He did about around the same time I got her.
But Tasha says she's not ready for that.
No, because I think Tasha is a player out of it. That's what I really think what it is she's playing her man.
You know me. This is my good friend. He know me.
Look,
ladies ladies and gentlemen, I own a distributing company called Americana Business Consulting, www.americanabusiness.com. Also own a nonprofit organization called American Global Rescue. You can visit that website at www.ahero.org. You can also donate to us at www.ahero.org. You can send me questions at www.ahero.org. I can recall my dad telling me, growing up, he would go days without eating, and the fact that they would get any type of running water, that was considered a miracle. Like, they were used to brown water, having to honestly like go to the restroom and dig pits outside these restroom like that. And so that was one of the driving forces too that held back home, because we also give a lot of money, a lot of resources and things like that to a lot of citizens in Nigeria. The last time we went was back in 2010. We haven't been in 2 years or 3 years because it costs a whole lot to go. So just the ticket alone, looking at about $2,500, $3,000 just the ticket.
Wow.
On a cheap flight, because we sitting in the back behind like the old people, all that, man. We didn't get no dinner.
In the bathroom, right?
Yeah, like it was none but Pauly Shore movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, but there's such a stigma, and I don't know if it's maybe up north and all over America, but I know in Houston being such a diverse city, that a lot of I always hear African Americans always complain that Africans, the Nigerians, they can't stand us. Is that true?
Well,
What do y'all really think about African Americans?
When y'all sit around a table, all the Nigerians, I'll be like, these crazy Americans.
that was Jamaican, sir.
I'm no
But first things first, the main thing we do, we discuss how much we hate coming to America. I get tired of that movie. I'm playing. I love that movie. But really what it is like you said, you come from a different country where there's not a lot of opportunities. You come here where there's so many opportunities that are in front of them, but because we grew up here, we don't necessarily see them. And to them, coming over here from leaving a country where you'll be lucky to make $5 a week, to where you can come here and literally be anything you want. Like, there does come a level of frustration on their end as to how, as African Americans, I'm actually half Nigerian. My mom was born here in the U.S., so she's regular black for the people that believe in that word. I don't know what that word means, but people say that, so I'm half regular black, half Nigerian. So grew up on both ends. You'll see dudes just sitting on the block, kind of just wasting time, and then you visit Nigeria and you realize, man, like if these people have this opportunity, they would run with it. And that's why when they come over here, they run with it, because there's a lot that's depending on them. Just like, a lot of people here though, but unfortunately some people don't choose to handle the responsibilities though, but that's not necessarily a race thing.
Basically that was a nice way of confirming that yes, we can't stand you African American lazy mother.
Well, yeah, but but no, I think it's just it's definitely cultural differences, because like I said, I believe that we all derive from that place, and I think it's kind of crazy how like a lot of African Americans will swear their history begins off a boat. Like, you came from Africa at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And people argue me down that they from Mississippi. They from there.
Baby, you were
You are. You might as well just label yourself. Call yourself stolen African. Just put it that way, and we can all go home tonight.
Well, and we appreciate you coming on. I'd like you to be able to hang out with us as I get into some other topics, because I'm about to give your homegirl a real hard time here. She doesn't realize it. I know she's starting to think, man, Brandon picks on me. I'm going to stop coming into the studio with him. He's giving me a hard time. But go ahead and give everybody again where they can find you and what you got upcoming, and so that way they can hit you up.
Okay, actually, upcoming next is the Next African Dad. That's actually the one of the premiere series. It's one of the more popular series on my YouTube channel. It really is based off of certain life experiences. All of it's based on some kind of fact. People think, you're like, is that real? Yes, it really happened to some extent. Me and my boy Jerome are filming the next episode of Real Husbands of Houston. Also, if any silly divas are interested in being extras on the show, and any brave men want to be on the show, just please hit up my inbox at youtube.com/PSA Radio. We'll get that together. And as far as the business side, we're getting ready for the Black Friday sale. We have sales on all of our products from Canon, Olympus, Panasonic, HP, Dell, Apple. And for the charity, we have the soccer tournament coming up, and more information can be found on that at ahero.org. And also, too, before I forget, one more time, the Black Friday sale. Black Friday is upon us. Go ahead and get yourself some good electronics, appliances, games, systems, games, wholesale food at www.americanabusiness.com. That's www.americanabusiness.com. Now that I plugged all my stuff, I am out. No, I'm playing.
And this is To Be Honest, and we are back live, spanning the globe. I'm flying like Superman from city to city right here, and you're listening to Brandon Law.
And Dr. Dawn, also known as the Talking Diva, and we are here with funny man Chinedu.
That's
Chinedu, right? I said it right.
You said it right too. That's Chinedu, Chinedu. I spelled my name because people don't know how to spell it, and after tonight I want them to know how to spell it. Shot me out in the street, Chinedu, boy. Like, yeah, that's me, sir. But before we get into that next topic, I actually want to ask you guys a question, because I researched you guys very heavily before I came on the show. You guys are like making waves, man. Like I saw the comments for the videos. People really love you guys, and I just want to ask, how does it feel to be working under the legendary Wash Allen?
Wow.
Wow. We love you, Wash. I love you, Wash. I can't talk like Wash. I wish I had, but I love Wash. He's cool people. And he gave us some good tips before we started.
It's weird because for me it was a little different because I've done marketing and advertising for Wash for some years, and he never said a word to me. So but he would never say anything to me. But now that I'm here at the station with him, it's a little different because I work under him, and it's like you sit in awe.
Yeah,
So
every time he talks,
it's definitely because you're with a pioneer, you're with a legend. He sits and tells me stories about when he hung out with Jimi Hendrix. He talks about when he handled the Temptations before they got popular, and talked about how he handled how he did things with James Brown in his later years.
Man.
He goes on and on and on and on.
Since he was 14.
Yeah, since he was 14, he's doing exactly what we were doing, and he was doing it at the time where they had a big record. And then he would explain, like on a record, they would have commercials and they would have to figure out how to move the record right on it and drop it. So, things like that, you're like, wow, I can't believe that, somehow God placed me in this situation to be in front of such an awesome person. So, yeah, it's definitely mind blowing for me at least.
But see, what's cool about Wash is he's not one of these older people who wants to keep the young people from, because you know how some of them scared you're gonna take their spot. No, he mentored us. He tells it like it is. He gives us tough love, but he wants us to be here and he wants us to do well. So that's what I like about Wash.
And it's funny you said that earlier today because I was talking to him in the production room and he was like, well, Brandon, I like y'all's show. Y'all show's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real.
Well, we know that. I would get a check every and I would have been in the unemployment line.
Right?
So yeah.
Well, here we go. We
getting checks on here, y'all. I'm sorry.
We getting checks. Need a check room. We are gonna continue on into our top 11 signs you need to rethink your relationship. This right here was created for.
Baby, leave the room, baby.
And close the door behind you.
Number 11 was if you're older and she's older, and we talked about that. Dr. Dawn said that she dated a 65-year-old man.
I talked to him.
I
It was a sugar daddy situation.
I heard that in the hallway. I was about to say, somebody got bought some Gucci shoes in that situation.
I got a couple of pair of red bottoms in the closet.
Red?
Oh, wow.
No, I'm kidding.
No, wait a minute.
I'm kidding.
So number 10 is you're cheating or she's cheating. Cheating is never straightforward, but one thing's for sure. Someone's got one foot out the door if cheating is involved. Whether it's for emotional or physical reasons. I see you over there looking at your wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not looking at my wife. I love my wife very much. I want to shout out my lovely wife. I wouldn't be anything without her, and I mean that sincerely from my heart. She is an amazing woman, and I'm so blessed to have her.
Now I need to up my game.
so sweet.
I love you, babe. Don't be coming home. Food is cooked.
I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I love my wife very much. Who she's? You stay away from me. None of that here. You don't get nowhere. None of that here.
None of you.
Baby, you want to give me a foot rub when we home, right, girl?
You're cheating, she's cheating. Whether it's for emotional or physical reasons, one of the hardest things to do is heal a relationship after someone cheats. So if you're doing it or you're thinking about doing it, you probably need to rethink your relationship. It's always better to end it before you get there. Excuse me.
Oh.
So
Something tells me Tasha is one of them people. She's just gonna snap.
I know.
Like
I'm
reach
keep
across
pushing her.
and just take that microphone and just
I'm
tie that.
gonna keep pushing her until she gets on it.
Just not just let me know what day it is, so I won't be here.
Have you ever been in a situation before you got married where you just start thinking about cheating, you thinking about stepping out eventually, where you were like, you know what, let me get out of this relationship. Or you said, screw it, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do.
Well, my thing is honestly like, if it ever got to that point, I would just break up the person. I've done that before. I just broke up the girl. I mean, it was kind of mean. This before my pre-amazing woman in my life days. Back when I was just out there in these streets.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, man. Before 2007. I know why 2007. Before 2007, ladies and gentlemen. 2006, 5, something like that. You know, this one girl I was dating. She was cool, but it was just. I just called. I was like, you know what, man, this really is not working. She was like, well, can I try harder? I was like, please don't. Just please don't. If you could just delete this number, that'd be fantastic, man. And she had some words and some more words and some more words, and it kind of hit that way though, just because like it really wasn't feeling that way. And there was I had a conversation with another girl. This is the funny thing about it. This girl I had no actual attraction to. There was the fact that her conversation was so great, it really made me realize, wow, I can't kick it with this girl because her conversation is not like this. And that was kind of one of those thresholds where it was like, you know what, you really got to look at this and really ask yourself, this type of relationship you really want to be in. And to me, the answer was no, so I went ahead and ended it.
Wow, you're better than most men. Because shoot, I'm gonna keep my wife on the side, and I'm gonna live with my side.
Yeah, that's something about my boy Dale Stevens. I've been cheating on my wife for 38 years. I got 2 wives, a girlfriend, a mistress, a baby mama, and I got a nanny too.
Wow, don't tell my wife we were looking for a nanny today. I want her to start thinking.
That was a mistake.
She's gonna be like, I want them to be 60 and up. So, number 9, you're losing sight of you. It's not unusual early in a relationship. Hold on. Number 9. I'm sorry. It's not unusual early in a relationship to worry about that we're spending too much with a girl. And every dude has a guy friend who ditches all his homies when he has a new girlfriend. If you're still having trouble and you may have some issues, you need to work it out before being in a relationship ready. So think. Oh, okay. Okay.
our other funny man. And Jerry tweeted, by the way, does he have a sister? Jerry's looking too.
Jerry must need a sister because every time I tried to hook him up with a Spanish girl, I just couldn't help it because he was a Spanish guy, and so you would think he's into Spanish girls, and he was like, she was alright, and she was cute, and then one of the sisters came in, he was like, man, hold on, man, put me down.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I said, I guess he liked chocolate in his mocha.
I don't know. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, what's up? I don't know what Brandon's talking about. What girl was he trying to hook me up with?
I was trying to hook you up with that. Remember the Spanish chick that I showed you on my phone? She said to hook her up with you, and then.
Oh, because I want because of default.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah! You never said nothing no more.
Oh, as much as you like. As you took initiative with the other young lady that we had in here, I just assumed that you weren't interested.
Oh no, hell no! I'm always interested. I'm always trying to taste the buffet. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you might fall in love.
Hey, well, we're happy you called in, Jerry, man. You called in at the right time because we're doing 11 signs you need to rethink your relationship. But I know you had one of your Chicano moments that you were having on
Give
Twitter.
it to us. I love it.
My bad. I was trying to make it today, but I got a call from my manager, like, ready to make some money. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. They're like, I need some furniture moved. I'm like, what the, I'm like, bro. All right, you know what? All right, you're paying. All right, I'll do it, man. I just look like this, but that's 4 bills right there.
Can't knock that.
Man, I just look like this. That's what it is. I mean, I'm like, all right. But I'll be doing a show pretty soon at the Houston Improv, getting up there or whatnot. But I'm feeling good right now. And I heard you say something about cheating. Hey, man, look, this is what I got to say about that cheating stuff. A cheating partner is like a dog that gets a taste of blood. You got to put it to sleep or get rid of it, because it will want blood again.
Man, we talking Cujo here. We got to kill that dog. Taste the blood.
Oh, yeah, man. And then with the whole week of women and whatnot, my Chicano moment is about love, of course, because I myself was in love one time. And what's up?
He trying to get it out?
I'm not going to help him at all, man. I want to hear it.
Say it, Jerry. Say his name.
Chinedu.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. My name is Chinedu Chinedu, CHINEDU. I spell it every single time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, and sir. Every single time.
And I try to pronounce it every time. Like, damn, I gotta get it right. Hey, but they always mess up my name. Can you pronounce my name? Look, my full name is Gerardo Juan Carlos Gutierrez de la Cruz Gutierrez. Cautemo Carrillo.
I bet you I can spell it though, because like the thing about it is I grew up with black and Hispanic. Shout out all my Hispanic people. Shout out to Chavez High School class of 05 out there in the Southeast, where we went to Taqueria del Sol every day. Got eating pupusas, tacos, all that merengue sauce. I was actually almost a chambelán in the 15.
Wow.
So like I'm very familiar with Hispanic culture. I know that if you call a Salvadorian Mexican, you just start straight up. Like I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I was about to say that all the stuff that you just mentioned is Salvadorian. It's not Mexican.
Ooh.
The
Yeah.
merengue.
Hey, bro, is this you outside? No.
Right? You just peed off a whole bunch of people.
Nah, but yeah, the Chicano moment is based on love, because everybody's been in a good relationship, everybody's been in a bad relationship, and I myself was in a great relationship at one point. I just got out of it, 6 years ago. So, like, I remember when I was in love, everything felt beautiful. I mean, I felt like King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's the type of love you got. We were high school sweethearts, always holding hands, always together, hands all musty and sweaty from holding hands so long. But you didn't care because you loved her. She was with you at all times. I want to be with you at all times, baby. And then in college, she was my college sweetheart as well. I remember one time in college, she was throwing up at a party, and I was holding her hair while she was throwing up. That's love, when you could hold your girl's hair while she's throwing up, and it doesn't gross you out. You even getting the hair by her ear so it doesn't get in her face and shit while she's throwing up. Just holding her hair is all right, baby. I'm here to take care of you. Throw up all you want. It's okay. It's okay. And then after she finishes throwing up, you give her a big kiss.
Wow, that is love.
That's love.
That's
Your germs are my germs. I don't care. What, did you eat Chipotle today? What am I doing? That's love right there. But you know what? Unfortunately, after 6 years, it didn't work out. But that's because, I'm an Aquarius. She's an angel, Lucifer. It was one of, but I did try to make it work. I did my best to try to make it work. I took her to counseling. I took her to man's best friend because I thought that was the trainer.
Whoa, man, that boy said man's best friend.
No. Well, hold on.
But it didn't work. They gave me my money back. It just didn't work out.
That's the type of woman, man. You should be happy that you definitely put her down.
Just listening to that was Jerry Carrillo's Chicano moment, Holmes. I wonder if I get in trouble now doing a Holmes thing, because I hate when like people be like, yeah, what's up, bro? I be like, dang. So every time you see a brother, I gotta be a bro. I can't be just what's up, homie? What's up, dog? It gotta be a bro. So I was just thinking, if I say something to a Hispanic guy, it's like, what's up, Holmes? Is that a bad thing, Jerry?
No, it's not a bad thing at all, man. I mean, to be honest with you, I really don't care. The only thing that bothers me is that when they, when black people talk to me in Spanish, like I don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we call the setup, sir.
How is like if I talk to you in your native tongue? I don't know how to talk African.
Oh man, I'm hurt, man.
I need to practice that one. But it's all good, man. It's all good.
Okay, well that's up. Hey, well we appreciate you hitting us up with your Chicano moment. We don't want to hold you, man. We know you've been working hard. You got something else? What you about to say?
Yeah. I want to finish. You let me finish the Chicano moment.
Oh, okay. My bad.
There's more?
I said all that stuff about the good and the bad in a relationship because that's how it is sometimes. It works out, sometimes it don't work out. At the end of the day, it makes you a better person. And I got this to say to everybody that's ever been in a bad relationship, to remember this. A bad relationship is like dropping your beer. You can't cry about it, just get another one. Because there's always one just as good as the one better at the time. That's the kind of moment.
All right.
Well, we appreciate it, Jerry, man. Make sure you call us in tomorrow, man. We be missing you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm going to be calling in tomorrow, but I work tomorrow as well. I teach defensive driving. So, like, I picked up some extra shifts because,
You teach defensive driving?
I got my ears
Yeah, well, you know, I wonder in the middle, what time is your class? Is your class during the show?
My class tomorrow is gonna be over. Yeah, it's gonna be from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Oh, because that'll be even greater for you to call in the middle of your class and play MJWJ, and then you know you can teach us all some defensive driving over the phone.
Oh snap! I will. If I get fired, I'm gonna come bunk with you.
Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure that my boss got you.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Y'all take it easy.
All right, Jerry. Holla at you, man.
Bye.
All right, well, there you go. Now, that's Jerry Carrillo with his Chicano moment. So we were in the middle of our
Where are we? What are we even talking about?
we are
I don't
in the
even know
middle
where
of
we
our
are.
11 signs you
Okay.
need to rethink your relationship.
Okay.
Man, to be honest, man, it's always crazy. But hey, we got to shout out to our fans and make sure you know that you can call in and 800-970-8716. I know a lot is going on and you're like, man, you know what, you can't call it because I saw a couple calls go through and then hang up. And you can hit us up and inbox us any questions or anything on @ToBeHonest_radio at Facebook. Our Twitter is @ToBeHonestRadio, and the same thing for our Instagram.
Or call us 1-800-970-8716.
I'm definitely expecting people to call. I've paid quite a few people to call, man. I'm waiting on the phone calls ring any minute now. You know who you are out there.
On our 11 signs you need to rethink your relationship, and this is for Jessica that I created for. So shout out to Jessica, my intern. Number 8.
Okay.
You just can't talk to her or him. It's always nerve-wracking to confront your girlfriend or boyfriend about an issue without becoming a flat-out, "What's wrong with me? You don't love me?" one-sided screaming match. Here are a few specific tips that would ensure you can get your point across without offending her. And if that doesn't work, well, you may need to rethink your situation. Every couple needs to be able to communicate. Sit down and talk to each other. Maybe write it down on a piece of paper and exchange the issues y'all are having and then talk about it. Maybe you should just be able to grab 2 friends that are married and smart and talk to them spiritually about what's going on and have them communicate it with you. Do you guys ever have some issues where you just can't talk? It's fight, fight, fight.
I mean, I think every married couple does.
I know with me and my wife, that's our biggest issue is I think my issue is the fact that I'm always right and she's always wrong. But outside of her always being wrong, the thing is my wife likes to finish our argument. She never can, like, you know, we can never have it where I can go and cool down and she goes and cool down. She wants to. She says she was raised to work it out. Mm-hmm. Don't go to sleep angry and stuff like that. Right. And I can't stand that. I'm like, man, I'm going to sleep.
That is
She's shaking her head.
the exact same thing my wife says at times, especially when she's wrong. Hey, babe, let's talk it out. No, I don't want to talk it out. When I'm wrong,
yeah.
I'm playing. My wife is a loving woman. We always talk it out. Communications is important though. Something that I've definitely learned. Because I'm not a marriage expert, so I can't speak on marriage too much. So I mean, I've been blessed to be married, going on 1.5 years now. But as far as the dating goes and talking, I realize that with most women, like, it's not even so much that they want you to like answer all the questions they ask. They want you just to listen. Like, because I realize too this might not be the case for all women though, but when a lot of girls are young, they have this thing called a diary. And they write in that diary all day long. It don't matter if it makes sense or not. That's what they confide into. They got their thoughts, emotions, and feelings. In a relationship, you got to realize that when you sign to be that boyfriend, you're signing on to be the new diary.
That's right.
So you really got to just sit down. Even if it's something you don't agree with, though, just let her know you're hearing out, man. And then if you disagree, wait till she's done. Even if it's 40 minutes or whatever, however long it is, wait till she's done and then talk. And I guarantee you, it'll work out. And for ladies, just a quick tip. All ladies out there, if you want to get your man's attention, go home and watch 10 minutes of SportsCenter. No, 30 minutes of SportsCenter. Just 30 minutes of SportsCenter. It don't matter what it is. And when he gets home, just talk to him about what you saw. I guarantee you he'll talk to you for at least 20 minutes.
That's good.
That's real talk right there.
That is good stuff.
But I want my wife to know, if you're listening, don't go for that crap.
But you know what I want to know? I want to know from Wifey over here. Chinedu is turned up in here. But how is he at home? Is he this funny at home? Okay, for real.
Yes. Well, okay, we're going to continue on to our 11 signs of you need to rethink the relationship. So think about that. Make sure y'all call in 800-970-8716. You can download our Android app, MJWJ Global Radio Network. I'm sorry, iPad or iPhone and Apple users, we don't have your app yet, but it's coming soon. This is To Be Honest, and I'm still on my 11 signs of you need to rethink your relationship. I think I've been going on with an hour of it trying
And
to get it
Chinedu,
all out.
let me tell you, he never has a top 5, never has a top 3. It's always top 50, top 20, yeah. So.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to help my people out there that are going through some
I
relationships.
understand.
exactly, man.
You know, because I remember when I was young, man, I was doing some things out there. So I'm trying to help y'all out. And number 7, you need more time for yourself. It's not wrong to want time for yourself. There's specific things you can do in your relationship to gain you some you time. However, if you're finding that you enjoy hanging out with your friends way more than spending time with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you're making excuses to do more of the former and less of the latter. This is probably a red flag that you're not exactly happy with your relationship. You know, I always, I don't know, I like my me time. I like to be able to go sit on the toilet and nobody come in and be like, oh yeah, so yeah, you know what happened today? I made sure that was understood in my relationship at the very beginning. When I go to that restroom or if I'm watching football, please leave me alone. I don't bother you when you're watching Housewives of Atlanta. I'm just saying. But I'm going to finish up my top 5 later on in the hour. We were going to finish up our conversation with Mr.
I'm not gonna help at all. I'm gonna let you struggle.
You have to worry about Brandon. You have to worry about Brandon Love because I won't even say it. I just call it a comedian.
My name is Chinedu, Chinedu. Check me out on youtube.com/PSA Radio. Also check me out at www.americanabusiness.com and www.ahira.org. Getting them websites in there, man.
Now let's talk about Paul Mooney because he was a celebrity guest, but also you and Paul have a relationship. Is he one of the comedians you look up to, or?
I mean, he was definitely one of the comedians I definitely looked up to growing up, and also too, I really hope Paul Mooney is doing well. I don't know if any of his people are even listening right now, but definitely give him my best. Though I know he's been hospitalized recently. I know at 72 years old, he's still on the road. He still goes, and I mean, he can still go. I actually met him last year, right when I was starting PSA Radio. I was still kind of struggling and trying to find my niche, and then I remember I went to go see him live at the Improv, and I waited at the very end because I wanted to see at least get a picture with him, and he ended up giving me a 10-minute conversation. He told me about his experience in the industry, his relationship with Richard Pryor, how to navigate through the industry in a proper way. I showed him some of my video, mainly I showed him African Dad, and he cracked up, and he told me that I have talent and don't quit. If you have talent, don't quit. He said it just like that, and that right there let me know if the head writer of Good Times, The Jeffersons, The Richard Pryor Show, In Living Color, and Chappelle Show tells me I'm funny, then that's all I need right there to keep going. So,
because he don't seem like somebody who's gonna tell you what you want to hear. I mean, that's not Paul Mooney.
Yeah, he definitely tells the truth. So I really want to thank Mr. Mooney for his help and his advice, definitely.
Well, that's awesome. Well, again, we're gonna go ahead and close out and run to a commercial and do what we do and get into Dr. Don's questions. Today, it always goes by fast. Whenever you have good guests, man, we can get everything that we want.
Am I good? I'm a good guest, really? I'm a good. Give me this high five. Y'all can't see. I just gave a high five in the air. I got people hitting up my Facebook right now. My guy, my good friend Clark Wood over there at my Church of Champions. Shout out to everybody at Church of Champions. You can visit our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/The Church of Champions. He's telling me right now that he's having an issue getting through. He's saying it's saying they won't let him.
1-800-970-8716.
Jerry got through.
Yeah, and Jerry got through.
Jerry
And that tells you.
Anybody can get through.
Yeah, my man Clark Wood, please keep trying to. Is this like the rest of my PSA Radio subscribers and all my fam out there, and my job, my people, my church fam, Church of Champions. Once again, Church of Champions. Check us out at www.champ.org. That is another plug. That's right. I'm on here for an hour and a half. I'll make sure I get everything in.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got it all out. Hey, we appreciate you for coming in, man, and doing your thing. Now we're going to hit these commercials, and hopefully we can get some pictures with you, and then y'all can check that out on Instagram. You have an Instagram?
Yes, I do. You can find me on Instagram. It is Chinedu Ogu, Chinedu OGU, and my Twitter is Chinedu OGU too. Same thing, Chinedu Ogu. Ogu is my last name, people. I forgot what it means in Nigerian. I'm posting on my website. And, everything is Chinedu Ogu, Twitter and Instagram, and the YouTube is www.youtube.com/PSA Radio.